Hey everybody, it's Randy with Carchaeology, and there's something really strange happening here at the lab. It's snow! So this past Thursday morning, I opened up the door, and lo and behold, it was snowing. Now, we live at around 3,000 foot or so. We are kind of in the foothills of the local Southern California mountains, so occasionally we will get a dusting of snow, but rarely do we get this much. And it was an absolute treat. It was fun to walk around the yard, see the pile up of snow here. Fortunately, it never seems to last long around here, so there's no need to shovel or break out the snowblower. But it's always a pretty sight to see whenever it comes around, and I love it, absolutely love it. But I know I wouldn't want to live with this on a daily basis. But in any case, it was fun to do a little parade around the yard, look at nature's beauty, look at the way that the dusting of snow covers absolutely everything. Probably my favorite scene in the yard was our old Model AA truck that's sitting out there. It got so perfectly dusted with frost and snow. It made for some amazing photos, and I definitely wanted to share all of those with you. In any case, super fun to walk around, see all of that stuff. I know a lot of areas in Southern California were experiencing this winter storm, and it was kind of a strange thing. There was even snow falling in Los Angeles, and that never seems to happen. So in any case, after the little walk around of the estate, I thought, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity to go out and play with one of the cars. I pulled the Boxster out of the garage so that I could get to the dune buggy. And here it is. Come on, come on, come on. Bring it on. A little jockeying around here to make it fit out the garage, and we are on our way, or I am on my way. My wife decided to watch from inside the house, and I don't blame her. She thought I was completely insane, and well, quite frankly, I probably am. But it was a great opportunity to go out and play, romp a little bit in the snow, do it safely close to home, and hopefully make it home under our own power. So this is DW buggy. That's 1968 Volkswagen Dune buggy that we've had for quite a while. It's an all-original car. It's been very well preserved, still original pinstriping and paint and everything. I got properly bundled up for the drive and ran on up the road to see what sort of trouble I could find. So fortunately not too thick here on the ground. You can see footprints there. There's asphalt underneath there. I did make a right turn here and start aiming up the dirt road, and that's where things got to be a little bit slipperier, if that's the word. In any case, I didn't go too much farther up the road here. I didn't want to get into a spot where I was stuck and walking home, but absolutely had a blast flogging the little buggy around. The smile says it all. Christmas music was rolling around through my head, even though that was months ago. It's amazing how well these air-cooled VWs handle the snow, the rear engine, and the rear-wheel drive, and of course the big knobby tires on the buggy. It really rolls right through it all quite well. Braking and stopping is a little more of an issue with little skinny tires up front. You tend to slide around just a little bit. But I was just going slow and having a good time and rolling around the block here. Wipers are not functioning on this buggy. So definitely cold, definitely a little slushy, but a great opportunity to roll the car out there, see what the neighborhood is doing, take some pictures of this beautiful blue buggy out in the snow. And then I worked my way on back to the lab, into the driveway, saw the caked up ice and stuff underneath, posed for a couple more photos, and then went in the house. Now, this morning, Sunday morning, I awoke to more snow. And so instead of taking the buggy out this time, I thought it was probably a good idea to take the Porsche 356. So this car is a longtime family car, belonged to my father. He bought it when it was about 6 months old, and it has been in the family ever since. I tell people that my first ride in this car was pre-conception. It's been a part of my life for that long. And being air-cooled, rear-engine, rear-wheel drive, we'll see how this does in the snow as well. And it sure looks fantastic there in the snow. That bright red color, the racing stripes, the rack, the numbers, all of that stuff. It just absolutely looks like it's in its element out here in the wilderness. And it, surprisingly, handled quite well. A little bit slippery going up the muddy road here, but I ventured out a little bit farther than I did in the dune buggy just for the adventure of it. And it seemed to work through all of it quite fine. So there's an area where there's an open meadow on top of a hill. I kind of pulled off the road, parked there to get some Arctic shots out here in the absolute wilderness. Really fun opportunity, a rare opportunity here in Southern California to get some photos of my beloved little 356 out in the snow. And even better yet, it's right up the road here from the lab, from the place that I love and enjoy so much. In any case, just wanted to share all of that with you. Fun opportunity to play in the snow, and that doesn't happen often here in Southern California. Drive safe, everybody. You never know what's ahead. Oh.
Watch the road, dumbass.
And don't drive off the road while you're holding your phone. What a fool. In any case, I'm going to follow up here with a few more shots of the car parked out in front of the lab here. If you see back behind the car, you can see the Model A truck in the yard back in there. Absolutely beautiful morning in Southern California. And by the time I'm editing this video here midday, all of this snow is pretty well gone. Just a little bit left in the shadows. So there you go, documenting the Southern California winter that we have here. Fortunately, it's not something we have to deal with all the time. But when it does happen, it's something I absolutely enjoy and cherish. So am I nuts for driving this thing out in the snow? Or was that a good call? I think it was a good call. And it made it back up the driveway under its own power and safely into the garage, which was awesome. I did walk around, snap a couple more pictures of some of the other cars sitting in the yard as well. Not quite as much snow on the second storm, but still fun to capture the images of it. 65 Beetle, Bessie's a little frosty. Fun to see how the snow hung on that front emblem. In any case, there you go, our snow day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.